Hey welcome to Zville Lessons for Live channel. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Xander Villain. Today we're going to go over T-Rex, Bang a Gong. It's a good one for you beginners and for the blues enthusiasts. Here we try to show you how to do the song your own way while still staying true to the material. We're going to do this in two sections. First section will be for intermediate players where I don't describe a lot of the chords. I just kind of show you what I do. The second section is for beginners where I break everything down. What fret I'm on, what chords I'm doing, how to play the chords, all that good stuff. If you want to jump ahead to the beginner section, click the button down, the link I should say, down in the description section, which will say beginners and give you a time code. Click that time code, it'll jump ahead in the video. Let's get right into it. Here we go. Hey, welcome to the intermediate section to start with here. We're just going to cover the chords and some of the funky drawbacks and stuff he does so you guys can get it. It's a 3-chord song. And the first section, the what you call the verse, I guess, and the fills are all just 2 chords, E and A. Blues out of E, blues out of A. That's the rhythm guitar, while the other guitar is on top doing the... Now when it goes to the chorus, that's when we add the 3rd chord, which is the G. And I keep it closed. I keep the 2 fingers on the B and the E string, the 1st and 2nd strings. Instead of a single note like that, I keep it double note. And I walk it up, so I go from the E to the F sharp to the G. And then I add that pinky on the B and the E string up here on the 5th fret for the A. And that's basically the whole song. It's just different sections. Like when you do the breakdown, you go back to just the single guitar. And then the fill on it is a bass fill. The guitar really doesn't do it. But when I'm out doing solo, I'll do it this way. I'll just flam off of an A or a D flat on the A string, the 4th fret, and I'll go. The way they think they're doing it in the studio on the bass is so you're using the D string and you're flamming off the E note, 2nd fret, which is B, C sharp, B, G, F flat, G flat, or F sharp, E. I think that's what they're doing. Now, when playing this part, it's hard to do that and keep the E ringing out. So what I like to do is dirty and sweet, glad and black, don't look back, and I love you. Dirty and sweet, oh yeah. And on that A, what I'm doing is I'm just hitting the B string, 5th fret, to give just a little punch to the... I don't include that, although it might come in once in a while, because I never play it the same. I just, I'm singing at the same time, so you can do that if you want. So it's dirty and sweet, glad and black, don't look back, and I love you. Dirty and sweet, oh yeah. And I'm drawing up on that. Not always, sometimes that's all downs. And that's ups. And that's basically it, guys. There's a lead at the end, but I don't really know that lead because I just play what I want. And when I'm in the band, we have a saxophone player, and he's going off during this whole song. We do like a little lead section in the middle for him. Then at the end, we just start riffing until he gets tired or his lips get burnt out, and then we're done. So let's jump ahead to the beginner section. Thanks for watching this section. Hi, welcome to the beginner section of T-Rex Bang Gong. And basically it's a blues song, but he does the riff a little different. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the 3 chords you're going to need for the song. During the verses, there's 2 chords, and that's E and A. And they're on the open position. You could do the A up here, but why? You kind of want to be able to kind of do that kind of stuff. And I'll show you what that is in a minute. So basically you got your E, which is your open E string, your 6th string, which is your top string, putting your index finger on the 2nd string, the 5th string on the 2nd fret, which is your B note. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go back and forth the blues style way, using your ring finger, going to the 4th fret of your A string, which is your 5th string. Always including the E in there. And when it goes to the second part of the verse, it kind of goes back and forth between the E and the A and the E and the A. You go to the 5th string open, which is your A note. You move your finger from the 2nd fret of the 5th string down to the 2nd fret of the 4th string, which is your E note. And then you go to the 4th fret of the 4th string with your ring finger. So it's... Start over. And that's when you go to your chorus after those 2. And what the chorus is adding the G. The G is done as an open position thing, open position chord, using your middle finger on your 3rd fret of your 6th string, which is your E, given the G note, putting your index finger on the 2nd note, the 2nd fret of your A string, which is your 5th string, and then putting your pinky on the 1st string, 3rd fret, and the B, and then your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B, which is your 2nd string, creating the top end of a G chord. See that? So and you climb up to it if you can. You don't have to if you don't know what you're doing quite yet, if you're not too experienced. So you could just go at the end of it, bang a gong, get it on, and that's your A, and I'll talk about that in a second. And then back to your E. But what you want to do, if you can, is walk up to it. Bang a gong, get it on, get on. Bang a gong, get it on, get on. So what I'm doing on the A, an A chord, instead of the blues one I just showed you, with just using the 2 strings, the 4th and the 5th string with your doing that, what you do is you bar your finger. A lot of people are taught to do it this way, using your index, middle, and ring fingers on the 2nd fret of the middle 3 strings, the D string, G string, and B string. Don't do it that way for this song. Do it with just putting your finger down. It's easier that way. I never do it this way. Never. I always do it this way. So that way you can keep your A open, which is your 5th string. Then you go 2nd fret on your 4th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string. And then what I'm doing, and you probably, I don't know if you're a beginner, you probably can't reach this yet, but I'll put my pinky finger up here because that's part of the A. That's your A note on your E string here and your E string here, your 1st string and your 6th string. That's your A note on those strings under a standard tuning. And what the pinky does is covers these two, giving you kind of an A chord up there. Hear that? It's just an octave up. So after you come out of that G, and I'm drawing up on that. There's two guitars in this song. One of them is just doing the basic rhythm the whole time, and the other one's doing the little fills, and they're hitting the B string and the E string open. You could double pick it if you want, but I just go down or up. But I usually do it with my E chord up here, and I'll show you that in just a second. So once again, the chorus was bang a gong, get it on, get on. Now there it is. Get it on, bang a gong, get it on. I'll show you that in a minute too. So what I do here is this is a barred E chord, second octave. I'm not putting my ring finger down on the B string. I'm leaving the B string and the E string open. So these three strings, the sixth, the second, and the first are all open. Then you put your index finger on the 7th fret of the A string. You put your ring finger on the 9th fret of the D string, which is your 4th string, and you put your pinky on the 7th fret of the G string, which is your 3rd string. That's an E. So you can hit all the strings, and then I'll just kind of I'll just hit these bottom 3 or 4. Depends on what I hit. You know, I really don't plan on it. Walking it up, bang a gong, get it on, get on. And what that is that's a little flam I do from a F sharp or a G flat to a G. See that? You put your index finger on your 2nd fret of your 6th string, and then use your middle finger to just do that. So you hit your F sharp twice. One twice, open to the E, open E 6th string. So let me show you from the beginning, nice and slow. Ready? Here we go. By the way, there's a bass line. I do the bass line different than the bass line in the song when I'm doing it solo, because the way the bass does it is something like this. I like to just flam it up here, just. So that's how that's done. But if you're not going to do the bass line, because when I'm with the full band, the bass player does that, I'll just. Being sweet, glad and black, don't look back, and I love you. Okay, so that's how the beginning of the song goes. And these two fills the guitar does do, or you can do. So the way the picking pattern for the actual song goes is 1, quick, 1, quick, 1, slow, quick, slow, quick. So what you're doing is you're one, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, and you're doing that on the 2nd fret of your 5th string to the 4th fret, like I showed you before. But here's the picking pattern. kind of muting it slightly with my palm because it's the blues. You kind of do that a lot with the blues. You don't play it totally open. Kind of. Okay, so let's do it from the top here. The last one of these is, well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black, don't look back, and I love you. You're dirty and sweet, oh yeah. Well, you're thin and you're weak, you got the teeth of the Hydra upon you. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Here's the chorus. Get it on, bang a gong, get on. Get it on, bang a gong, get on. So that's all of the parts for the song, except for the fills. Now, if you want, if you're brand new at guitar, just try doing this, where you mute the strings after you do that. What I'm doing is picking the last two strings, the first two actually, second and one, B and the E, down at the bottom, and I'm going 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. If you add them together, it's dirty and sweet, clad in black, don't look back, and I love you. See how I add that in? So what I'm doing there is the same thing I was talking about earlier, where you add your pinky, but you're hitting these bottom three, the fourth, third, and second. You got your A in there too, sorry, your open fifth, fourth, third, and then I add these two, and just kind of, if you listen on the album, it's one of the fills that the fiddle guitar does. So it's, well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black, don't look back, and I love you. Dirty and sweet, oh yeah. Now what they're doing is they're kind of pulling up or pushing down, because it was a studio recording, so they're not live. Probably pushing down like that, but when you're doing it by yourself, you can... I put it up there so the E's ring up. Hear that hum going on the whole time? It helps fill in. So, well, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black, don't look back, and I love you. You're dirty and sweet, oh yeah. See how I'm kind of hitting that in between it too? Boom. See that? So that's something to work on right there. Go to the E, down, up, down, up, down, up, up. See that? Down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up. So you can hit that E, and if you're holding this, like I showed you, if you hit the wrong string, it's going to ring out clean because it's all part of the E chord. You're dirty and let's go real slow. 1, 2, 3. Dirty and sweet, clad in black, don't look back, and I love you. You're dirty and sweet, oh yeah. Well, you're thin and you're weak, you got the teeth of the Hydra on you. Dirty, sweet, you're my girl. Bang a gong, get it on, get on. I won't include that pinky this time. Get it on, bang a gong, get on. again, that's an F sharp, your 2nd fret on your 6th string, the top string, flamming up to the G, the 3rd fret. Two more times. Okay, let's take it from the top one more time, really slow. And that's the whole song, basically. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dirty and sweet. Where you're thin and you're weak, go up to the A, E, A, E. Here's the climb to G. Get it on. You're built like a car. And that's the whole thing. One more thing before they wrap it up. If you want to add the two guitar parts together because you're playing by yourself, here's the way I do it. Where you're thin and you're weak, you got the teeth of the hydra upon you. Dirty sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, hang it on, get on. Once again, on the picking, you can do this. You can just go all downs, or you can come up. So that's it. Hopefully you liked the video and you got something out of it. If you liked it, please hit like and subscribe. That'll help our channel grow. If you want to check out another video, go ahead and click that link right there. If you want to see our channel and see other videos, go ahead and click this link over here. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you on the next one.